Hi, my name is Taariq Davids. I work for BSG, but I'm a consultant with a focus on strategy. Today, I'm welcomed by Tharina, who's an associate partner for the digital advisory. Thank you, Tharina.
Thanks for having me here at the BSG Exchange today, Taariq.
I've been seeing you running around recently between the BSG Exchange and our clients, so I know that you've been super busy. Can you tell us what you've been up to recently?
I've actually been busy with very similar things to the conversations you and I have been having. So, as you know, we're always at BSG talking with our clients about the link between business and technology. And in the past week, for example, one of my clients said it's really like the chicken has come home to roost, in the sense that they always knew business value is important, but now they're at the end of a multi-year SI implementation and they're not seeing the business value coming through. And so we're working with them on how to accelerate business value realization from that investment. But then I'm talking with another client about their total book of work across everything that they're doing in SI. And this is a massive investment for them per year.
Yeah.
And they're getting the sense that this very big investment is not actually moving the organization over multiple years in the direction that the board wants the organization to go. And so there we're helping them with making the link from strategy to execution into that portfolio of work.
Yeah, with moving from strategy execution into the strategy, how would one cascade the strategy through the organization effectively?
I actually very much like the approach you've taken with one of your clients, where you've applied the ADKAR model, which is a change management model. Because when you think about aligning the business unit strategy and the functional strategies to the corporate strategy, it's a lot about making sure that the next step in that process is firstly aware of what is going on in the strategy and what's been decided, what they need to take versus what they can choose. And so there's a lot of work to be done around creating that buy-in and then the championing of the strategy. And I think a change management approach to that is very effective. Now, in the process of doing that, one just has to remain aware of things like regulatory considerations, where a specific country may need to do things slightly differently to what corporate has envisaged, and where different business units focus potentially on different customers or have different products which do impact the strategy, but they should still be aligned to what that group strategy is.
Yeah, that makes sense. And with the difficulties of like different regulatories and all of those nuances between country and group, how would one ensure that the performance metrics of the executives within the country and the executives at home and group, how are they aligned?
This is something that also regularly comes up. This is something that most organizations do struggle with and that sometimes is left a bit by the wayside. And a way to bridge that 3-year, 10-year, sometimes even 50-year view of strategy with the annual view of the executive's performance targets, I think the financial planning cycle is a great starting point to that. In the financial planning cycle, which typically follows the strategy cycle, you're doing a 3-year or a 5-year or even a longer term financial forecast, and then you're aligning the financial plan for the next year to that and setting typically even quarterly targets in that. I think that's a great foundation for the performance targets of the executive team.
Thank you, Tharina. Really enjoyed spending time with you today. And for everyone else, if you have anything to say, use the comment section or connect with us. We are always welcome to speaking more about strategy.